For the last 19 years, Chief Ed Kondracki has been a La Crosse institution. At the end of this month, he'll turn in his badge and gun and retire from the police force. News 8's Jenna Traum caught up with Chief Kondracki. She joins us now live in his studio with a look back at his service. Jenna?
Lou, Ed Kondracki's love for the city of La Crosse began long before he moved here to become police chief in 1993. He and his wife used to rent houseboats on the Mississippi, and he tells me he was so taken with the beauty of the river and the bluffs. So when the opportunity came along to become the city's police chief, he jumped at the chance, but he knew it was going to be a challenge. When Ed Kondracki moved to La Crosse, he already had 28 years with the Milwaukee Police Department under his belt. But he says La Crosse came with its own set of challenges.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I have a saying, and I tell it to all new chiefs of police, that it doesn't make much difference if you're swimming in 10 feet of water or 100 feet of water. You have to know how to swim. And you can drown in the law enforcement career in La Crosse just as easily as Milwaukee.
La Crosse's location in a tri-state area, 3 colleges, 2 major hospitals, the river, and Oktoberfest all added up to quite the undertaking for any police chief.
The river drownings, as an example, have been very difficult situations to deal with, and especially during that time when people and rumors began to surface that there must be some sort of a serial killer out there.
It became part of Kondracki's responsibilities to convince the public that while it was easy to pin the blame on a serial killer, the real culprit was the city's drinking culture.
We've got a drinking culture here that I believe developed back in the logging days and then continued through the brewery days and now has flourished in the college environment days. And our community is finally coming together and doing something about it.
After all, community policing is Kondracki's philosophy for success in law enforcement. And he says the strategy of working with, not separate from, the community is an approach La Crosse embraced from the start.
It's incumbent on the police to let everyone know that we're there, we're anxious to participate, we can be the part of the solution. We're not the problem. And I'm afraid that years ago, the police were seen as perhaps being part of the problem, when in fact we're moving from ticket and report writers to community problem solvers.
Looking back, it's Kondracki's relationship with the community that brought him one of the highlights of his career, being selected as a community leader to carry the Olympic torch in 1996.
The torch came into the railroad station, and I had the honor of lighting the first torch because the Olympic flame came in on a boxcar, and I was able to go up, light my torch, and then run a distance and hand it off to the next torchbearer.
With retirement just days away, Kondracki says he has mixed feelings about leaving the force. But to be honest, he's probably not going to stay away for good.
I will continue to have a uniform, and if they would like the old police chief to participate in any of the various types of events at the police department, public events that we have, I'd be more than happy to help out in any capacity.
Chief Kondracki tells me during retirement, he and his wife plan on spending a lot of time together, taking walks, playing golf, going to the movies, and volunteering at the Salvation Army.
All right, thanks a lot, Jenna, for that report. Now, Kondracki says his biggest concern as he leaves office is the city's growing drug problem, and he hopes his replacement will make addressing drug-related crime a priority.